The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. And we are underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. Ashton Doolin now to return. Decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back in line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Craft all week, 7-5,
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. Running down the left side. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Red. 60 Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Brings in the kick at the 9. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45 result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Get it. 60 by left.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Fights his way through a tackle. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They give on second, it's Brown. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Mustang 19.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the jump.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap, go.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Ready, set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taken in by Pierce. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash.
Motion the slot man right. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Check. Viking.
Now a toss play. Taylor. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Down. Ready.
Brown on the inside give. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, come on.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready, ready.
We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Ready. Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, set. Smash, Cowboy 80.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70, Denver Wolf. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Taylor now, up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Got it. Ready?
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Taylor again. Fought off a tackle, but lost the football! And the Bengals into it! Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Right side cut by Higgins. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and just 2 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on. Ready.
Pitch it out to Brown. This gets the 1st and more. He gets loose down the right side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Looking, it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Okay, break.
The biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready. Horse step.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They set up the screen. Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
on the jump.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking, 8-6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18 Cardinal. Bronco 80.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Romo on to try the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll run again with Brown. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Here's Brown again. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Starting at the 10. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Over the screen to Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The second down run, good for 4, and that brings up third down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead with Taylor. And Snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
19 yards.
Back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay, ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the red zone on first. Hits his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready. Liking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Connect. Traffic. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Okay,
On
break.
their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He's back to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This one's caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. That's complete right side. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Check. 70 line. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Check. Panther. Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Colts take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. There are costly interceptions receptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover.
Big game downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. Do you have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Shotgun now on third down. That's on target to Pierce. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Jump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Let's go now.
To throw, Milton. He completes it in traffic. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Colts going in the dime look. Third down, 6 DBs out there.
Get it. 60 Bobcat, 60 Eagles, 60.
Now Milton to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Come on, come on. Hey, ready.
Looking to throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. He's dropping back to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. That to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They'll come to the line here in 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So they get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Street, street. Let go.
They go again with Taylor. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. John Parker Romo now. Let's see how he handles this moment. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Milton now. Dumps it off to his running back. Has good room at the 35. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Looking quickly here. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jarvarius Moore picks it off.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19, Tiger, 19, Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Finds him on the slant. And they're going to dynamite contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down, Colts.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. No, they get him yet again. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock, so he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Here's him holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it. 19 tight. 9.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He's got Kasicki, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Hurry, hurry!
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Liking, hey, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
Still sticking with the passing game. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
28 more yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, check that, street. Let's go.
On the gun, they get to Brown. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. The rookie out of UCLA has it. And the Colts have it.